Hi everyone. So this is 4 p.m. Beijing time right now, and this is your host for today, Nadia from Janat Mission. So I hope you all can hear me okay. So let me know if you can hear me okay. So I hope my audio is working correctly here, and I hope you have no trouble hearing my voice right now. So we can go on with the whole Chinese University's online open day for today, which we have the big theme for today as the Chinese language programs. So for today's online open day, particularly, we are inviting universities to share about Chinese language programs. Why? Because we see there's a huge interest and there's a growing interest coming from all the international students to learn Chinese right now. So a lot more students wants to learn Chinese. And that's why we are inviting all the universities today to share about their Chinese language program. Right. So thank you so much for letting me know that you can hear me okay. And also to get us get a little bit warm up for today's event, you can also let us know where you came from so we know where you are, or like we know which time is right now for you. So yeah, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good afternoon basically. So I don't know where you are, but yeah, I hope everybody's happy and everybody's safe as well. So yeah, you can let us know where you are as well, so we can kind of map out where all the students today are coming from. So to then for the first is for us to share a little bit of the agenda for today's online open day. So basically we have 4 universities for today who will share about their online Chinese language program. So we have BLCU, ZAS, Dalian Yusof University of Information, and CLI. And then a little bit about Chanat Missions, who is the organizer of this event. As I'm just going to introduce us briefly because I don't want to take too much time, because I know you guys are all excited to hear the university's presentation more. So Chanat Missions is an award-winning platform for international students to apply to Chinese universities. And for now, we partner with over 200 of top Chinese universities, and we have over 150,000 registered students. So international students can apply to any Chinese universities in our platform as well. So we have also won some awards in the recent years. For example, the Holland IQ East China at like 150 recently in 2021, and also the Holland IQ China at like 100 in 2020. And we have won the Chaoyang Phoenix Grant from the Beijing Chaoyang government as well in 2019 and 2020. And then a little bit about our team. So I'm Nadia. I'm from Indonesia, work for China Admissions right now. Our office is in Beijing. But our team is very diverse and multicultural because our founder is actually from the UK. I'm from Indonesia. We've got colleagues from China, from US, from Malaysia, from South Africa, from Philippines, so from different parts of the world. And that's why we are very, very excited as well to learn about Chinese language, about culture. And a lot of us were also former students at Chinese universities. So we've been in your shoes, so we know how it was being an international student in China. We know what's the struggle applying to Chinese universities. We know what's the struggle in learning Chinese. Technically, I'm still struggling up until today. It's a hard language to learn, but it's very beautiful and it's very important as well. So yeah, basically we've been there. That's why we are here to help you get started with your application to Chinese universities and get started with in achieving your goals, be it in learning Chinese or getting your degree from Chinese universities. So this is a little bit of a hint of our platform and China Admissions, where you can use it for online application. And this is some of our partner universities that we have worked with. So for today's event, universities will have 20 minutes presentation, and then there will be a live Q&A as well. So if you have any questions, you can write it down on the Q&A chat, and then it will be discussed together with the universities during their presentation. And then we have 4 universities, as I mentioned before: BLCU, Ziziang University of Science and Technology, Dalian Yusof University of Information, and Chinese Language Institute in Guilin. So for the first presentation, I can give the time directly to Angela Jen from BLCU to share about the online Chinese language program at BLCU.
Hi, Nadia. Can you hear me? Uh, Hi guys, this is Angela from Beijing Language and Culture University. I hope you can hear me well. And good afternoon. I am from Beijing currently. So good afternoon, everyone. But I saw someone from Grace. That may be morning at your time. So good morning or good afternoon. So I'm going to introduce some online Chinese and Chinese cultural programs from Beijing Language and Culture University. So if you guys have any question during my presentation, you can leave a message to the Q&A part of this meeting, and we will answer that later. Also, I have my QR code of my Wechat QR code on my slices. So if you have Wechat, you can also scan the QR code and add me. If you got further question, we can talk to that later. So I will start my presentation now. Do you guys hear me clearly? Can you leave a message and so I will know you guys can hear me? Okay. Okay, so I will start. Thank you. So I guess you already know our university. We are Beijing Language and Culture University. And if you are interested in learning Chinese in China, I guess you must know us. So we are a university directly under the Ministry of Education of People's Republic of China. And BLCU is known as the mini United Nations. It is the university of its kind in China that's specialized in offering Chinese language and culture courses to foreign students. Also, in the area of teaching Chinese as a foreign language and promotion of Chinese culture, BLCU have the longest history, the largest size, and the most well-qualified academic faculties. So then about us. So I am a Chinese teacher from Online Education College of BLCU. So we are the online education college of the school. So as the name told, we are doing online Chinese and Chinese culture courses for like more than 20 years. I have been teaching online, like teaching Chinese online for 14 years. So no matter there is the pandemic or not, we are offering online non-degree Chinese and Chinese culture courses like all the time. So then next, I will start to introduce about our online courses. And if you got any question, you can let me know. So those are the three parts of our programs. So mainly about Chinese language, Chinese culture, and also international Chinese teacher training, those three parts for our programs. So then next, I will introduce the programs for those three parts. The first part is the Chinese language part. So we got different courses like General Chinese, one-on-one, and Business Chinese, and also Chinese classes for children and youth. And then we will have some like Chinese culture course, like Contemporary China and Chinese culture course, and Chinese culture and today's China series courses. Also, we have Chinese teacher training course. So I will introduce those courses one by one. First, this is the General Chinese. It's a group class. So here is a picture of how the class is going. So this course is designed for non-native speakers from beginners level to about HSK 5 level. So this class is online live classes, which is 12 weeks per level. And the tuition fee is 1,350 RMB for one level, 12 weeks. So here is a small video about it. Let me try play it and you can take a look at how the class is going. Wait a moment. Let me share it again with the sound. For this course, you can now apply it from China Animation's website, also from our website too. So the course will include the following things. So first, you need to apply for the course and pay the tuition fee. So, and then schedule a one-on-one placement test with me. So we will know which level you can start from. Then you can start your course. So the class, we will have 12 weeks. Per level. So during the 12 weeks, you will have one class per week. So every week, the teacher will offer you some learning material before the class, so you can study by yourself. And then you take the lab lesson to practice with a small group of students, like the video we just saw it. And then after class, you will have some homework to do. So do the homework and prepare for the next week's lesson. Then that's for 12 weeks. And also we will have a final test at last. If you pass the test, you can continue for the next level. Also, you can apply for a certificate from BLCU. And here goes the levels. So from beginners level to about HSK5. So this is the our levels, so our general group class levels. So from HSK1 to HSK5. So usually for one of our level, you can go through about half of a HSK level. Okay, and then next one, this is the one-on-one Chinese class. You may notice right now for the HSK test, we have 6 levels, but the group class, 12 weeks group class, we only have courses from HSK1 to HSK5. So if you want to prepare for HSK6, or you got some specialified learning like need, you can take this one, the online one-on-one Chinese class. This is how the class is going. So this class is designed for like all levels. You can choose your own learning material, and also the class is more customized and flexible. So for example, for the 12 weeks group class, you only have one class per week. And for the one-on-one class, you can take more classes if you have more time to study. Also, the teacher can like adjust the teaching material according to your level and your learning need. So for example, if you learn faster, we can go faster. If you don't know something, the teacher can stop and explain more about it. And here goes the price list. Yep. And then if you want to like do business in the future in China, you want to learn like more formal Chinese in business education. So we also have business Chinese course. So this course is designed for who have need of learning business Chinese, and it is a different mood. It uses an online flipped classroom teaching mood. So for this course, this is an example of how the course is taking. So also this is a 12 weeks long program. So 12 weeks for one level. Right now we have 9 levels. So every week for the 12 weeks, every week you need to watch some videos first on the website and study by yourself. And then you will have a weekly little homework, preview work to do on the website too. And then once a week, you will take an online live class with the teacher and other students and to practice what you learned from the videos. And then after class, you need to do a quiz, a weekly quiz, and then you can start for the next week. And that's altogether for 12 weeks. Also, when you finish the 12 weeks learning, there will be a test, final test. If you pass the test, you can continue for the next level. Also, you can apply for a certificate from our school. And here goes the tuition fee. A live version, that means you have the online video lessons. Also, you have the live classes with a Chinese teacher from BLCU. And this tuition fee is 1,800 RMB per level, 12 weeks. Also, we have auto version. So if you don't have time to do the live lesson, you can choose auto version too. So you can study the videos by yourself, arrange your study by yourself. So we also have homeworks and weekly quiz for you to study like by yourself. Also, here is a small video about the business Chinese course. You can take a look. Okay, and then also we have the Chinese courses for children and youth. So this course is designed for non-native Chinese speaker ages from 6. So this course is designed for like small kids that also want to learn Chinese. For this course, we will use more pictures and depends on different students. We will use games and also pay attention. Like we have some students that like have Chinese parents, but the kids is like born in like foreign countries, and they want to focus more on learning Chinese writings. So we also have the exercises like that. So this course is mainly based on live classes. Also, we also offer some small videos for 2 to 3 minutes to help the children to study a little bit and prepare a little bit before the class. And also after class, the teacher will prepare some exercises or homeworks to help the children to remember the things they learned in the live lessons. Also, for this Chinese courses for children and youth, we also have different sizes of the class. We have one-on-one and small group class too. So here goes the tuition fee. And also I have a small video for that. Okay, and then next, we also have, that's all for the Chinese courses. And then next, I will introduce some Chinese culture courses. And this one is the most popular Chinese culture course that we have right now, Contemporary China and Chinese culture course. And this one is taught in English. So no matter you understand Chinese or not, if you want to learn about Chinese culture, you can take this course. And this course, we have 3 units and 15 topics from like history and geography, like arts and literature, and also social interactions in China and professional interactions in China. Okay, and here goes the tuition fee for it. You can also find this course from China Admissions website. Yep.
China, one of the world's most ancient civilizations, has more than 5,000 years of history and culture. Following its opening to the world in 1979, China has dazzled the world with its tremendous growth and change. Today, China continues to draw the attention of the world with its rich culture and tradition.
Hi, I'm Dr. Cheng Long, a professor from the School of Chinese Studies at BLC.
This is the professor for the
courses on Chinese culture at University of South Carolina and lectured at many universities and institutions across the U.S. I'm going to lead you on a journey to explore the culture of contemporary China, as I did with many international students from these universities.
This certificate aims to help international students develop an understanding of Chinese culture and contemporary China, and grasp the basic social and working skills of effectively interacting with Chinese people and cross-cultural circumstances. We will begin by introducing you to the geography and history of China, then lead you on a culture tour to learn about social interactions between Chinese people. We will then help you understand how to develop a professional working relationship with Chinese people and enterprises. Join us in exploring contemporary China and the Chinese culture. We hope you enjoy your journey.
Yeah, and this is the Contemporary China and Chinese Culture course. And the tuition fee, we have 3 units. You can choose to have one of them or all of the 3 units. And here goes the price. Besides that, we also have Chinese Culture and Today's China series courses, but this course is taught in Chinese. So if you want to more deeper learn Chinese culture, then this course may be suitable for you. So here goes the topics of this Chinese culture course. Yeah. And then if you already have HSK 5 or more than HSK 5, and you want to be a Chinese teacher in the future, so this course may suit you. So this is the International Chinese Language Teacher Training Program. And this program is all online too, and is used for training like Chinese teachers. So this course is an online self-paced learning course. Like if you are planning to be a Chinese teacher in the future, you may take a look at it. And all of the professors from this course is all the very famous professors from BLCU. Those are the video lectures.
祝大家学习顺利，成功。
And here goes the price. So we have 10 courses. Each course is 1,680 RMB. All right, then that's pretty much all for all of my introductions of our online Chinese language, Chinese culture, and Chinese teacher training courses. Here is my email and my contact information. You can contact me later if you have like further questions. Yep.
Thank you, Angela, for sharing the info. I think just one quick question about the online Chinese language program. So there is this student that asked whether there is some scholarships for the online Chinese programs.
Right now for us, we don't. We are the non-degree courses, so we don't have any like scholarships right now.
Okay, so yeah, I think that's just the main questions that were there for now. And there's also another student that has concern over the business Chinese course that she is taking. I think you can take a time to maybe contact her directly for more information.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Angela, for sharing.
Thanks, Nadia, and bye.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Have a nice day. Right, so up next we have Ziziang University of Science and Technology for the next presentation.
Thank you. Okay, good afternoon. I'm from the Admission Office of Zhejiang University of Science and Technology. And today I'm very pleased to have this opportunity to introduce our university and our Chinese language programs to you all. Today I will divide my introduction into two sessions. The first session, I will give you an overview of our province and the city we locate in case that you don't know us. And then I will give you an overview of our university and our Chinese language programs. Our university locates in Hangzhou, the capital city of Zhejiang province. And Zhejiang province is one of the most developed provinces in China, ranks fourth in terms of GDP in China, with electrical mechanical industries, textile, chemical industries, food and construction materials as its supporting industry. And we have very convenient transportation with high-speed railway station and also international airports. So it is very easy to reach to our city. And here is some pictures of our city. It is a historical city, but also a very modern city, as you can see in the picture. It is one of the most popular tourist destinations in China, with very beautiful national and historical sceneries, and also very dynamic. Here is some pictures of our CBD. Now I will introduce our university to you. Our university was founded in 1980 and is a multidisciplinary university specializing in engineering, incorporating in science, arts, economics, management, and education. Here is some pictures of our university. We have two campuses. One is in Hangzhou and the other one is in Anji. The campus in Anji is about 1.5 hours by bus from the main campus in Hangzhou. And we have free shuttle bus between the two campuses every day. So it's very convenient. Here is some pictures of our two campuses. Our campus is very beautiful. Here is some figures about our university. You can have a look. We have been doing international student education for more than 20 years, and now we have more than 2,000 international students registered in our university in China and overseas, taking about 10% of the total student number. And our education is application oriented. And in terms of the employment rate, satisfaction rate, and payment of our graduates, we rank top 10 in China. Here is some programs of our university. You can have a quick look. We now have 9 master degree programs taught in English and 11 bachelor degree programs taught in English. Have a very quick look. And here is the types of our Chinese language programs. We have 3 training programs. Chinese language program long-term, it is for 1 semester. The price is 6,500. And we also have short-term, it's about 2 months Chinese language programs, and the price is 3,600. And we also have bachelor degrees for Chinese language and literature in direction of business Chinese. And the price for this program is 15,000 per year. And we also have master degree programs for teaching Chinese to speakers of other languages. The entry requirement for these programs is HSK 5. So if you want to apply for this program, you should have HSK 5. And the price is 21,000 RMB per year. And we also have training programs. We can call it summer study tour or winter study tour. And this program can be tailored. And so there is no fixed price. The price is according to the program that you want to join. And we also have Chinese Bridge free online program. And this program is free and lasts for 2 weeks. And here is some schedule of our Chinese language long-term program. It's about 20 teaching hours per week and consists of the grammar, Chinese grammar, listening, reading, and also speaking. Here's one schedule. And as I just mentioned, we have a Chinese Bridge online free programs. And this is the program that we are going to launch at the end of March, and still open for registration, and it's free. Here is the draft of our schedule, and you are very welcome to join our program. As for how to register, here is, I will show you how to register for our program. First, you need to register in our application system, and you are strongly recommended to use Google Chrome to open this website. And then you choose the short-term program category. Here is short-term, and then you choose Chinese Bridge program and fill the application information and submit your materials online. It's the scan picture of your passport. And then there is no need to pay for the application fee. If you have any questions, you are very welcome to email me. I will type my contact in our chat box. Apart from our classes, we also arrange a lot of activities for our Chinese language programs. Buddy program, 1+1 language partner plan. Here is a picture of our students participating in the Chinese Bridge World University Students Chinese competition. And the students of our university managed to advance to the top 10 of this competition in a successive 2 years. And we also will take our students to participate in cultural experience programs. And here is some pictures. And we also have scholarships for our Chinese language programs. It's the first two, Chinese government scholarship. You can also apply for the Confucius Institute scholarship. Now we call it International Chinese Language Teachers Scholarship. These two types of scholarship are full-time scholarship, full scholarship. So you don't need, if you manage to come to China, you don't need to pay the tuition fee, and also we will give you the monthly allowance. Here is some pictures of our student dormitory. And here is the fees of our accommodation. There are two kinds of accommodation. One is 600 RMB per month. The other is 400 RMB per month. And we also offer various kinds of opportunities for internship. And also some activities for our students. So you are very welcome to consult me if you are interested in our university. Here is my contact. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Teacher Chen, for sharing information about ZUS and all the programs, including the Chinese language program at ZUS. There you go, the non-degree Chinese language program. You can study it in bachelor's and master's level as well. So is there any questions from the students for the programs at ZUS? And other than all the Chinese language program at ZUS, they also do have other majors as well. So if Teacher Chen can share again, so some of the students that might miss the information, they can also check that ZUS have all the other programs available in English for bachelor's and master's that students can also apply. So yeah, if there's no questions for SAS so far, thank you so much, Teacher Chen, for sharing the information about SAS Chinese language program. And so we can go to the next university, Dalian Yusof University of Information, to get more insights for their online Chinese courses.
Hello everyone. Good day to you all. Hope everyone can hear me okay and see my slides clear. All right. My name is Gao Chang. I'm from Dalian Yusof University of Information. And thanks to our old friend China Animations for providing this platform. And we're very pleased to be here to introduce our BRED programs, HSK Online Foundation for all international students here. Nadia, can you hear me okay?
Yes, everything's okay.
Okay, thank you very much. Before introducing the program, first of all, let me briefly introduce our university, Dalian Yusof University of Information. Dalian Yusof University of Information is located in Dalian, a beautiful coastal city in northeastern China. And as one of the leading application-oriented university among more than 700 private higher education institutions in China, DNUI ranks in the top 3. And in the 2021 World Universities of Real Impact ranking, DNUI has been ranked 97th among the world universities with real impact. And some world-class universities such as Tsinghua University and Beijing Normal University were also shortlisted. And DNUI is a university with global visions and objectives. We have established a cooperation with over 102 overseas partner universities in Japan, UK, Australia, and South Korea, and extra. And each year we have over 400 international students come to DNUI for a long-term or short-term study. Once the outbreak is over, we welcome all of you to come to visit our campus, and then you can experience and learn more about our university. So after an introduction of DNUI, let's get to today's point, our BRED Chinese language course 2022 spring semester HSK online foundation course. This course is designed for all Chinese language lovers and can help students to realize a rapid Chinese improvement from 0 basis to HSK 4 level through only 26 weeks of learning. To achieve such improvement, probably need 1 year time normally. So while our teachers are able to help students improve their Chinese language skills in a very short time and with high quality, here I would like to share a background with you. Besides our Chinese language course, each year we have hundreds of international students from our partner universities come to DNUI for degree program study. And for Chinese program, before students step into degree study, and in our university, they will start with 1 semester of Chinese language course to ensure that their Chinese language could reach HSK level 4. And then by the time they graduate, our Chinese teaching team will help all of them to achieve HSK level 5 of Chinese language proficiency. And DNUI has implemented Chinese taught degree programs for 15 years. So our language teachers are very experienced. They know their students very well, and they have the ability to improve their Chinese language skills in the shortest possible time. So from the slides, you can see that apart from the short duration of the course, the teachers are very experienced, trustworthy, and our HSK online foundation course also have many distinctive advantages. We're teaching small size class so that all students can have full attention from teachers. And we do live teaching so that students can interact with teachers in real time. And video playback, which means students don't need to worry about if there's a lesson missed, and our teacher will record each lesson so that students can have the video to catch up offline when they have time. And we have rich learning resources, which I will introduce in detail later. And we will also have cultural class arranged, and students can learn the unique culture of China. Okay, so in order to help everyone here to understand more about what you will learn if you register for this course, I will focus on the introduction of the course content, about curriculum, about the teaching material, instructional design, and teaching evaluation in the following presentation. So you can see what you will learn if you take course. And first part, curriculum and teaching material. We take a course HSK level 1 to 2 as an example. The curriculum consists class of comprehensive Chinese, Chinese practice, listening and speaking, and the Chinese character. The comprehensive Chinese class systematically teaches vocabulary, grammar, and language function, and gradually develops students' comprehensive Chinese language skills in listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And in Chinese practice class, teachers will lead students to do extensive and comprehensive practice. So based on the concept of input to output, to help students strengthen their foundations. The teaching materials for these two classes, we select HSK standard textbook series, which are currently the more authoritative textbooks in the international Chinese education field. And the listening and speaking class, teachers will use 360 standard sentences in Chinese conversations as the teaching material. You know, the future trend of HSK exams is will be to put the written and oral exams together, and just like the IELTS. And this series of teaching materials is aimed at the HSKK oral exams, which will not only help students to plan for their future HSK exams, but will also help to develop Chinese communicative competence effectively and efficiently. And the Chinese character class focuses on strengthening Chinese character training, and teachers will explain the rules of writing Chinese characters, and combined with writing training, students will learn how to recognize and write the Chinese characteristics learned in the main classes. Okay, so this part is about the curriculum and teaching material. Next part, I would like to introduce the instruction design, because I think some students may now have some questions about whether the course will be boring and whether it will be difficult to stick to. And I will say, don't worry, because our teacher will not export knowledge unilaterally during the class. They also design some games in the classroom to make it fun and easy for students to master the knowledge. And let's do a vocabulary game as an example. Do you know what is the 词典 mean? Can you find 词典? Can you find 词典 from these 4 pages? Maybe it's a little bit difficult for some students that do not have any foundation of Chinese language before. 词典 means dictionary, so we can choose this picture. And here, can you find the Chinese character corresponding to 谢谢? Okay, so I just give an example here. So this is just an example of the game-based learning. I just want to explain that our courses will not be boring, and teachers will design very interesting part to help you to learn very easy and in a fun process. All right. So for the interaction, and interaction is the soul of an online course. Without interaction, the effectiveness of teaching and learning will be greatly reduced. So in our Chinese classroom, you will not only be able to interact with teachers and classmates, and each student will have an opportunity to interact with Chinese students, which I will share you more about this part later. Next part, I will share about the teaching evaluation. We use weekly test system to monitor students' entire learning process, and at the end of each stage, we will arrange an HSK mock test to see if the students have really achieved their goals. We use the Ring Classroom software to conduct online tests. Students can receive test questions on their mobile phones and complete tests within the time limit. And the teachers will analyze and give feedback on the results of tests so as to provide personalized guidance for students. So this is about the teaching evaluation of the program. And how is the learning outcome? Let me share a set of data with you. According to the teaching results of last year, the learning outcome are very significant, even in an online format. Let's take a look at the results of a class of six students. These 6 students started study from September 2021, and through only 9 weeks of intensive small group class learning, all our international students are basically reached a standard HSK level 3 from 0, which they are 100% pass the test. So this result is even better than our offline courses implemented in 2019, which is quite remarkable. Here, let's watch a short video recording together to see what level of literacy and speaking skills you can achieve after 3 months of study with us.
Myself to 上点买东西，矿泉水小瓶的2块，大瓶的5块，牛奶3块钱一盒。这种饮料非常好喝，学生们都很喜欢。他也买了一瓶，他还买了一个笔记本，一共呢花了15块钱。
非常好，非常。
Okay, so now I believe that some of you may already have a certain understanding of the content and format of the course, and some of you may already be interested in joining this course. So next, I will introduce the course tabs, the tuition fee, time arrangement, and some related information. The courses we designed for students are with different language level. From this table, you can see that we have 4 types of courses, 0 to HSK level 1, level 1 to level 2, level 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and these are all group class. We have the time slot. The nearest one is start from the April 11th. Please reach to China Admissions if you are interested in, and teachers there will lead you to reach to us. And just make sure to sign up by the deadline of each class registration, which usually 1 week before the class starts. And you can see hours per week already shared before, and the tuition fee is listed here. We see that the tuition fee, we say this price is the most cost-effective price in the market because instead of providing recorded lectures, our courses are all live teaching to ensure better learning results. And our Chinese foundation course is flexible, and our teachers are very responsible. They will test your Chinese language skills before you enroll, and this ensures every student can find the right class and get the most effective improvement. And we will also have other benefits I will share with you later. Some students may say that I already have a certain level of Chinese language proficiency, just have a HSK level 4 or 5 test requirements, need pre-examination guidance and skill training. And here we have one-on-one improvement course to help. And the class time could be adjusted according to the needs of students. And the teacher will design a teaching plan based on students' current level and requirements. So whenever you would like to study, just email us, and our teachers are always here to help. Like I mentioned earlier, students who join our program will have some other benefits. The e-learning materials, besides the slides and the recorded course video, it is worth mentioning that students who applied our programs is available to access the learning material was developed by our Chinese language teaching team, which is called the Survival Chinese, which include the 50 most practical Chinese sentences in Chinese conversations. Our teachers have summarized the 50 most commonly used Chinese sentences in life and learning and filled them into short, easy to learn micro videos to teach you to speak the most common and authentic simple Chinese. And this invaluable learning resources contains the content of basic communication, how to order food, ask for directions, make an invitation, and extra. And in each video, we also have added English explanations and Hanyu Pinyin to help you to quickly grasp and learn to use it on your own. And this is a great study aid, and we will provide it to students for free. So here I would like to show you what exactly is the format of this video.
"生存汉语第9句。您好，请问您是王老师吗？
是的，你是？
老师好，我是新来的学生，我叫李明。
你好，李明同学，欢迎你。请问 means excuse me, used to ask someone to answer a question or to ask someone a question. It's applied expression.
3块。老师，请问您贵姓？
我姓张。
你好，请问沃尔玛超市怎么走？往南走5分钟就到了。
Let's review. 请问这个多少钱？请问您贵姓？请问沃尔玛怎么走？如果你喜欢我们的视频，请关注我们哦。
Okay, so back to the benefits. The second benefit is our Chinese teachers will be online, even it is not class time, to answer students' questions online, so our students can get guidance at any time. And in addition, each student will have a Chinese student partner to help them improve their Chinese language. We will have 2 hours of tutorial per week. Students can apply what they learned in the conversations with the Chinese partner. Okay, so and our students can have 1 free cultural class experience per month, including the paper coding, Chinese painting, illustration, Chinese note, and extra. Okay, so about the total information about the program. And lastly, I would say that learning Chinese is not just about mastering a language, and for academic purposes, it is a gateway for your degree study in China, and for work, Chinese is now considered as an important language worldwide because of its increase in presence in the business world. So if you want to increase opportunities in the business world, it's better to learn Chinese as a second language. So, okay, so about our presentation of today. Thank you very much for your time, and hope you'll be interested in joining DNUI brand program 2022 spring semester HSK foundation course. And this course is already launched in China Animation's platform. Please follow up if you're interested in. And also my contact information are also here, my email address, also the phone number, and also my WeChat QR code is here. So for any questions regarding to this program, please feel free to reach to us, or we will always be here to answer. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Teacher Gao Chang, for sharing a lot of information. And we're happy to know how fun it could be learning Chinese online, because some students might be afraid that, maybe it's boring or it's not going to be as effective or whatever. But from your information today, we know that learning Chinese can be fun too. So there is one question that I hope you can answer. So the question is, do I need to learn Mandarin first before pursuing a bachelor's program? So I think maybe this is referring to pursuing a bachelor's program at Dalian Yusof University of Information, or maybe just a general idea of why students should learn Mandarin before pursuing their bachelor's or degree programs in China.
Actually, before you step into study the bachelor degrees in China, if your program is Chinese taught program, the HSK level, you must achieve to HSK level 4. It's a pre-requirements before, it's a mandatory requirements if you need to enroll in the Chinese taught bachelor degree in China. This is a mandatory requirements. So if you do not have the certificate, you need to learn it and to achieve this level as soon as possible. So learn the Mandarin is the most important part. So if you say that I will apply for English taught program, but you will live in China, right? You will study and learn in China, you will live here. So the language is the must thing that you need to master before you enter into China.
One follow-up question about that. So following the NUI's structure of the classes schedule and everything, like how long will it take for students to learn from 0 to HSK level 4?
If you like study for our program from 0 to HSK level 4, we will only take some 26 weeks. Here
26 weeks.
26 weeks. From here, you can see that if you apply for our program from 0 and for HSK 0 to level 1, here 4 weeks, 1 to 2, 4 weeks, 2 to 3, 8 weeks, and 3 to 4 weeks. So after 26 weeks, you will achieve an HSK level 4.
Wow, yeah, that's actually pretty quick, right? So students can they just need about 6 months, 26 weeks to go from 0 to HSK level 4. So yeah, if going to HSK level 4 quickly is one of your goals, then you can also consider joining the NUI's online Chinese courses to get more help and also to learn the language better as well. So I think that's the end. Teacher Gao Chang, thank you so much.
So Nadia, I would like to add one point. So
okay.
For DNUI bachelor degree, we also offer a scholarship. So if you would like to learn more, I will reach you in the chat box. I will answer you about the things about scholarship later. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. So yeah, up next, we have CLI, Chinese Language Institute in Guilin. However, Ines from CNI are not able to join with us live today, so she has actually recorded her presentation for all of you, so you can still get the information you need from CLI, from Chinese Language Institute in Guilin, where they offer online one-on-one Chinese language courses. So as a start, I will play a video for you about their campus in CLI, and then the presentation from Ines, and also the testimonial from their previous students as well. And after the CLI's videos, then we will share a little bit information from China Admissions to guide you further with the application. So after getting all this information from the four universities, maybe you're confused on how to apply. So that's why at the end of this session today, we will let you know and guide you further with the online application system, so you can also apply for the programs that are shared today. Okay, so I'm going to share the video now.
Hi, my name is Brian Herbert, and I've been working at CLI since April of 2014. Before I started working here, I studied as a CLI Immersion Program student. The best aspect of the CLI Center is the language environment. Every student has 3 teachers, one for speaking, one for reading, and one comprehensive teacher. But aside from your 3 teachers, every teacher here at the school is willing to engage with you in Chinese and help you practice, do homework, even just chit-chat. The language environment is definitely the strongest aspect of the school. 每一个教室的名字是一个中国省的一个名字，这样你可以了解中国的地理。每一个教室的装饰风格代表哪一个省的特点，这样你也可以理解和了解中国传统和文化。如果你住在CLI的话，练习中文的机会一定很多。很多CLI的老师们也住在CLI，所以从早到晚一直有语言环境。The language environment is definitely the strongest aspect of the school.
Hello, 大家好. My name is Anais, and I'm the co-director of CLI, the Chinese Language Institute in Guilin. Okay. CLI is a center for Chinese language and cultural studies, offering online and China-based study and travel opportunities. We were founded by 2 American brothers in 2009, and since then we've been offering online lessons, an intensive immersion program in Guilin, a college study abroad program, and more. So you can learn more about us and our story at studycli.org.
Sorry guys, there might be like a slight technical issue, so I'm wondering if you're still able to see the video.
CLI is a
joined with us live today, so she has actually recorded her presentation for all of you, so you can still get it. Yeah, so if you're still there, can you please hang on for 1 minute while I'm going to reshare again the video of CLI so that you can watch Aina's presentation that she has prepared for all of you about the programs at CLI.
Hello, 大家好. My name is Anais, and I'm the co-director of CLI, the Chinese Language Institute in Guilin. Okay. CLI is a Center for Chinese Language and Cultural Studies, offering online and China-based study and travel opportunities. We were founded by two American brothers in 2009, and since then we've been offering online lessons, an intensive immersion program in Guilin, a college study abroad program, and more. So you can learn more about us and our story at studycli.org. CLI is based in Guilin, Guangxi, China. You can find it on the map here, right in South Central China. Many students have opportunities to study in Beijing and Shanghai when they come to China to learn Chinese. But we actually think that a small city like Guilin makes for a more ultimate, more ideal language environment. And that's for a number of reasons, from the really friendly locals to the gorgeous scenery in Guilin. We have really found it to be kind of the best language learning environment compared to big cities. Here's a photo of a local karst peak not too far from the CLI Center. It's about a 15-minute hike to the top. So students from all over the world who come join us in Guilin love the scenery, and we do too. So as I mentioned, CLI is based in the CLI Center. It's a 5-story living and learning space with private classrooms, private living spaces where our students can live, a shared kitchen, team offices, and more. A few photos of CLI. At CLI, we really believe that our team is the most important for everything that we do. And so we have highly trained Mandarin teachers who are from all over China and based in Guilin. We also have Western and Chinese administrators who are here to help students through their language learning journey. We have a Plcu program, which is pretty unique, that pairs students studying with us in Guilin up with local students to kind of have a conversation partner and friend to explore with. So that's just a little bit more about our community. Some photos here. So a bit more detail about our programs. Our immersion program is our most intensive Chinese language track. So if you're really looking to get fluent and you're either able to get into China currently or you are in China at the moment, this is a really ideal opportunity because you get 20 hours of one-on-one lessons per week with 3 different instructors. And enrollment is also flexible. You can begin on any Monday of the year and stay for a week or up to 1 year. Students in our immersion program can either live in a private room at the CLI Center or stay with a homestay family, live in a private apartment or an apartment with Chinese roommates based on availability. We also have a college study abroad program in collaboration with our university partner, Guangxi Normal University. So if you're a college student looking to study in China in a smaller city and also have support from an organization like CLI, this is a really great opportunity. I encourage you to check out our website here at the bottom to learn more if you're interested. In addition to language classes, students who study with us in Guilin also have opportunities to explore Guilin through kind of cultural activities that we host every weekday, as well as weekend trips and excursions to other areas of Guangxi surrounding Guilin. So not only will you be studying in the classroom, you'll also have our support to explore and apply your language skills outside of class. Okay, finally, if you are not in China, or even if you are in China, but you're not able to make it to Guilin, and you still want to continue with your Mandarin practice, or maybe you just want to begin learning Mandarin, our online lessons are one-on-one, and they're a really great opportunity to keep improving and keep working towards Chinese fluency no matter where you are. Our online lessons are one-on-one, so the curriculum is completely customizable. During your first lesson with your teachers, you'll share your kind of background and your goals for Chinese, and then our teachers will help to create a tailor-made curriculum plan with suggested learning materials for you. So you can choose from HSK Prep to Business Chinese to Mandarin for Kids. That's really a benefit of one-on-one classes, is that degree of customization, and CLI offers that. Our online classes are completely flexible. So based on your schedule and how many hours you can commit per week, per month, we can schedule around you. And they can be held on any platform of your choice as long as it's available to our teachers. Our lessons start at 100 an hour. So it's a pretty affordable opportunity to keep studying Chinese one-on-one. This is our link to enroll through China Admissions. I believe that you will be sent this link as well. So if you're interested in trying out a demo lesson, this is the way to sign up. If you're on Wechat and you would like to join our free Learn Chinese Wechat group, where we post different free learning resources, you can add my Wechat here, and I will happily add you into our community Chinese learning group. All right, that's all we have for you today. So thank you so much to China Admissions for having us, and thank you to everybody for joining. Hope to see you in Guilin or online soon. 再见.
All right, so that's the video from CLI. So I'm just going to replay the other video that wasn't played properly before. So I think you were able to hear the sound of it, but maybe it wasn't on the screen due to some tech issues. So I'm just going to play it again so you can watch the video this time. So this is going to be about the CLI school in Guilin. So you can check the surroundings and also how does it work as studying there in Guilin at CLI.
Hi, my name is Brian Herbert, and I've been working at CLI since April of 2014. Before I started working here, I studied as a CLI Immersion Program student. The best aspect of the CLI Center is the language environment. Every student has 3 teachers, one for speaking, one for reading, and one comprehensive teacher. But aside from your 3 teachers, every teacher here at the school is willing to engage with you in Chinese and help you practice, do homework, even just chit-chat. The language environment is definitely the strongest aspect of the school. 每一个教室的名字是一个中国省的一个名字，这样你可以了解中国的地理。每一个教室的装饰风格代表哪一个省的特点，这样你也可以理解和了解中国传统和文化。如果你住在CLI的话，练习中文的机会一定很多。很多CLI的老师们也住在CLI，所以从早到晚一直有语言环境。The language environment is definitely the strongest aspect of the school.
And for the final one that will be shared for CLI's presentation today is also the testimonial from the previous from the previous student that joined CLI. So we'll see one of the testimonial from Stephanie, who were a student at CLI before, and we will see how was her experience studying with CLI.
大家好，我叫易淑莹，我是加拿大人，是从蒙特利尔来的。我今年会在美国开始研究生。我来CLI以前，我学了5年的汉语。其实我在高中就开始学中文了，可是我们学汉语的速度很慢。在大3的时候，我决定了不学汉语了。结果是我忘了很多生词，很多语法。我觉得这个很可怜，这样我浪费了我学中文的能力。所以3年以后，我决定了来中国再继续学中文。我在网上很快找到了CLI，我马上感觉CLI很专业的学校，而且CLI的学生都快了CLI，我觉得这个很重要。其实对我来说，最重要的理由是一个学校能教中文教得非常好。我也没想到CLI在中国最漂亮的城市之一，我真的很期待来中国学习。你们对CLI感兴趣的话，应该给他们发电子邮件，他们很快的回答你们的问题。而且CLI帮你申请和拿到中国的签证，所以别担心，通过CLI的帮助，你们很顺顺利利的拿到中国的签证。我现在应该告诉你们我CLI的经历。第一，我的中文水平提高的非常快。其实我没想到我的中文水平可以进步的那么快。第二，CLI的老师太棒了，他们又棒又热情。其实他们给我的印象很深，因为他们很快的发现了我不足的地方。他们根据学生的水平变化教中文的方式。比如说，最合适我学中文的方法是聊天。所以，为了提高我的口语水平，他们适应了他们的课。我和我老师的关系非常好。我真的希望你们来试一下。我很骄傲，因为我以前一点中文都说不出来，现在我把我的想法说出来，所以谢谢你CLI。
So yes, that's the end of CLI's video presentation for today. I hope you get all the information you need for their language classes in Guilin, and also because now the border is still pretty much closed for international students and physical classes are still not possible in the meantime. So CLI, they also offer the online Chinese language program, the one-on-one online Chinese language program. So all of you who are considering the one-on-one option, you can also join. And they do have a free demo as well that you can book a time. You can book for like a free trial class and then join the demo at CLI. So yeah, so we're reaching the end of the session for today. So hang on, guys. I'm not gonna take a lot of your time, maybe just another 5, maximum 10 minutes for the upcoming informations that I'm gonna share after this, which is mainly about the application process and all the updates you need to know for admissions and also for the other informations to get engaged and to stay in touch with China admissions as well. So first is about how to apply. So to apply for the programs that have been shared today, you can always apply through China admissions. And if your interest is not just a Chinese language program, for example, let's say you have a deep interest in pursuing your bachelor's, master's, PhD, or other short-term programs, you can always apply on China admissions as well, because we help international students apply to Chinese universities for any programs. So for non-degree Chinese language programs, for online programs, as well as for bachelor's, master's, and PhD. And if you're not able to speak Chinese yet, don't worry as well, because universities, they do have English programs as well for the degree programs. But it's still important for you to be able to learn Chinese, because as all the teachers have shared today, Chinese is becoming more and more important these days. And if one day you're able to come to China, for sure, you also need some Chinese language skills to survive and on a daily basis, so you can communicate with the fellow Chinese, or you can also communicate with the other international students with your Chinese language as well. And if you have reached a certain level, let's say you managed to reach HSK 4 or HSK 5, then you also can actually pursue your degree programs in Chinese as well, if that's a part of your dream. So before that, I would like to share a little bit like why using China admissions. So first is because we are free of charge. So mainly we don't charge service fee to help you apply to our partner universities. So it's going to be 100% free because we have a strong cooperation with the universities. And also China admissions is a one platform for all, which means you can simply apply to multiple universities on just one platform. So it's going to simplify the whole application process. And lastly, because we're responsive and you can always reach us by email or schedule a call with our team if you need further help. For the application process, so this is the general application process if you are applying to Chinese universities for their programs, be it the non-degree language program or the degree programs. So the first thing you need to do for sure is for you to choose the programs, and then you need to apply online. Complete the online application process, like filling in your personal information and all that. And then you need to complete the documents required, and then pay the application fee. And the last step is to submit your application. So here's a quick demo on how it's going to work on China admissions platform. So first, like I mentioned, is to choose the program that you're applying for. Let's say we're choosing to apply for bachelor's in business programs. So this is what you're going to see on China admissions website, which is mainly the list of programs available in English for international students. And then you can apply to the program and then create an account on China admissions to start your application, fill it in, upload the required documents, and the last step is to pay the application fee or to pay the service fee if there's any. And then after you completed this all these steps that I have just mentioned, then it's time for China admissions to basically review your application to the university. So we'll make sure that you have covered everything that you need, that you have also uploaded all the required documents that are needed for the application. So we will make sure everything is already, so we will make sure that everything is already settled for you before we submit the application for university. And then after that, right, so after that, what we will do is to submit your application to the university. Then we will wait for the university's decision whether your application is successful or not. And then you will be accepted or rejected. We'll find out the result is. And then if you're accepted, you need to pay the deposit fee usually. And then the university will prepare the necessary paperwork like the visa form and admissions notice once the border is open. But right now, because there is the COVID-19 pandemic that hits everywhere in the world, so China's border is still not yet open for international students. So universities might not be able to process the student visas in the meantime until the situation normalizes and China is opening the border. So we have no official information yet as to when will China open the border, but we are also closely in touch with the universities if there's any update. And we're hoping that, as the world also trying to go back to the normal life, we hope that China is ready to open the border when it's time. All right, so to apply for the online Chinese language program that have been shared today, for example, at Dalian Yusof University of Information, you can scan the QR code over there. I hope you can see the QR code. Yeah, let me check if you can see it. So yeah, you can just scan the QR code over there to go to the program page of Dalian News of University of Information on our website. And then after that, you can go with the application straight away. And then for the BLCU, Online Chinese Language Program, they do have multiple different programs for international students. So it's gonna be the one-on-one course, they have the group classes as well, and they do have the Chinese culture courses, they have the business courses. So whichever that suits your needs, so you can register for the courses as well. And for the one-on-one courses, BLCU also offer a free trial class. Just like BLCU, CLI, Chinese Language Institute in Guilin, they also offer the free trial class for the one-on-one online Chinese language program. So you can scan the QR code over there to go to the program page and also to register for the free trial class or to register for your classes with CLI, BLCU, Dalian News of University of Information, or with Ziziang University of Science and Technology for their Chinese language program. So we are reaching the end of today's session. So before we close the session, so I'm just going to give you a little bit updates on what you might be interested in for our future events, for example. So we will have, if you're interested in finance, then we will have an event with the Fudan University Fanhai International School of Finance on Thursday at 6 p.m. Beijing time. So it's going to be a webinar about finance MBA industry insight. And then next week on Saturday, March 12th, if you're interested in culture, creativity, media, and cinema programs, then you can join the info session we will have with the United International College Division of Culture and Creativity next week on Saturday, March 12th. And then for the Chinese Universities Online Open Day, so we'll have an event like this, a bigger event for all of you, and we will invite more universities to share about their programs because we are right now in the middle of the admissions for 2022 intake. So we will have it in the next 2 weeks on March 19 for our next online open day. So to stay updated with us as well, and if you need more tips for your application or for the maybe for learning Chinese, or maybe to prepare your application, or about the application deadlines, about applying to MBA programs, MBBS programs, or just some general information about China admissions itself, like why you should be applying on China admissions and all that. So you can always find it on our blogs because we have all this cool contents for all of you to help you with your application, to help you learn Chinese, and also to help you understand more about China admissions as well. And before we close the session, if you have YouTube, I'm sure a lot of you must have YouTube, and you probably watch YouTube almost every day. So please do check our YouTube channels as well. It's called China Admissions. This is where we post a lot of cool videos as well. So it's gonna talk about scholarships in China and also about our events, about learning Chinese as well. So we have our colleague Saskia who make these cool videos about learning Chinese. So you can also watch her videos on our YouTube channel, China Admissions. And there are some tips that we are sharing on our YouTube channels as well to help you prepare for your applications to Chinese universities, to help you prepare the documents, to help you get more understanding on how generally the admissions work in China, because for a lot of you, this is a new thing, so you might not be familiar. So we're sharing a lot of information for all of you through our YouTube channel. So make sure you check it out. And if you like the channel, please do also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yeah, so that's the end of our session today. So thank you for all the universities who have joined today's online open day. And thank you for everyone who stayed and joined our online open day. I hope you get all the information you need to help you get started in your journey in learning Chinese. And yes, it's an important language to learn. And it's a challenge, but it's a challenging language to learn as well. I mean, I did struggle. I'm still struggling until right now, but trust me, it's a foreign language to learn. Yeah, because you will find a lot of benefits if you're able to learn Chinese, not just when you're in China, but when you are outside of China, because the language is getting more and more important, and then it's getting more and more valued right now. So yeah, continue learning Chinese, and hopefully you'll able to achieve your dreams as well. And if you need further help from China Admissions team, feel free to contact us through email or through our social medias, through Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, or if you have WeChat, follow our WeChat official account as well to stay updated. And to apply, you can always use our platform, China Admissions, to apply. The link is there on your screen. Maybe you can screenshot this page before we end the session. And yes, if you need any other help in the future, feel free to contact us through apply@chinaadmissions.com. And yeah, I'll see you on our next event, and have a nice weekend, everyone. Bye.